Hey guys, what's up? Pitmarthrow here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we cleared up the last stage in the basement, which is Course 9, Dire Docks, and we also took on Bowser in the Fire Sea, so in this episode we'll be using that key that we got from him in order to unlock the last set of courses, courses 10 through 15, and we're going to be continuing on to Course 10 in this episode. So let's head up this staircase, which, by the way, you can also glitch out the staircase very easily. It doesn't do anything to the gameplay, but you can glitch out the staircase by doing like a little side hop. If I could get the camera to turn around. There's a little spot where you can glitch it out, I believe. Yeah, where you can jump through the wall right here. There is a spot you can jump through it. Yeah, see? You can just jump right through it right there. Not that it's that important, but there are a lot of paintings here. This is a Wet Dry World right here. This is, over here, this is Tall Tall Mountain. That one is the infamous, if I recall, that one is the infamous Tiny Huge Island that I hate. And this one is the one we need to go to, is it? Yes it is! This is kind of the mirror room, and this is also where you can see Lakitu following behind you, but obviously if you turn around he won't be there because he's following behind you, he's the camera guy. But you'll notice that in looking in the mirror that there is a picture frame on the wall here that is not on this side, and this is Course 10. Another ice-based level, and that is Snowman's Land. Course number 1, Snowman's Big Head. To be perfectly honest, while most of the first courses in each level are the easiest one, I think this one's probably the hardest one. Because you have to scale to the top, and the very tail end of it is incredibly hard. Now, you do want to avoid the water because it will hurt you if you stay in it too long, because it's supposed to be freezing water. So, do try to avoid it. You can double jump right there to get up here, but there's no real... Despite the fact you can get up here, it doesn't feel like there's any real method to how you're supposed to get up here, even though there's no path, really. It doesn't feel like there's a path to get up here. Which is a snowman, that makes sense, but... Still, getting up here is a little bit of a pain. So, whenever you get up here, you should get a little bit of dialogue. Who's there? What's climbing on me? Is it an ice ant, a snow flea? Whatever it is, it's bugging me. I think I'll blow it away. So whenever he does that, you want to stay away from that, because if he does, he will send you flying off and you'll also lose your hat. So what you're going to have to do is wait for this giant penguin, and apparently he doesn't get bothered by this giant penguin at all. And the penguin will try to trick you out by doing stuff like that. And case in point, I got messed up and lost my hat. If Mario would be so kind as to get up, I can go retrieve it. That is half of the problem. The other half you'll see after I manage to scale that, but this mission is kind of annoying because of that. And it's not just the fact he tricks you out, it's the ice that makes it bad, because if you get tricked out by it, you have no time to correct, so you kind of have to memorize the pattern. So likely you're not going to have much luck in getting over past that obstacle on the first run. It feels like you almost have to have the fake-outs memorized, and he will do it more than once. The path that he takes is always in that set order, but, you know, it's one thing to know that he's going to do it, and it's another to actually tell your fingers to correct for it. And you can watch him if you want, like, he's going to back up right here. That's his second fake-out, and then I believe he just walks straight to the end after that. Yeah, he just walks to the end after that. Luckily, after he does walk to the end, he just walks all the way back immediately after, so... I feel like not panicking here is your best friend, really. And there we go. Now the second part of this is this little platform right here is kind of blocked off rather strangely, and you can't really climb up this, so you kind of have to do like a side hop or a double jump to get up here. It's just kind of a weird problem with the N64 thing. And then you'll double jump up right here, and you have to take this very tight corner, which I would recommend crawling across. We haven't seen this since Course 5. I'd recommend crawling across that little patch right there because it's very easy to fall off. And there you go, there's the star. In my opinion, that one's the hardest one in this course, and I can also safely say that because I know what else is in this course, and with the exception of the sixth one, they're all pretty quick, so... Chill with the bully. Yes, it's another bully mission, except this one's really easy because it's on ice. So, the bully's right here. Whatever shall we do? How about this? Yeah, you can just do a sliding little thing into him, and it will send him flying off. In addition to that, you can also just push him off like that. And I didn't quite do it correctly there, so I'm sure in the next episode, or the next course here, I'll probably show you exactly what I was supposed to do, and then I just won't pick up the star. Because you can just slide him right off the edge with that, and it's really funny. You can beat that one very, very quickly. Number 3, I believe, is the pond one. No, it's in the deep freeze. Okay, well, maybe I'll show it in the next episode then. Whenever you saw me get back my hat, you no doubt noticed this. There's obviously a star trapped inside here, and there's a little bit of a maze you have to navigate. Luckily, it's not anything terribly bad. You just have to figure out where you're going exactly. There should be a platform I can grab onto somewhere here. Nope, you can just backflip up there and then jump down here, and there's your star. It's a little bit of maze navigation. It's kind of hard to tell what you can grab onto, what you can't, but it's really not that hard. It's a little tricky, but there's nothing that's dangerous or that's going to kill you, so... Whirl from the freezing pond. Now I'll show you how the big bullet thing's supposed to work here, because we're actually going in this direction. Yeah, that you could just do that in the second mission, and there you go. He's dead. Now, note if you hit that pond, well, the other one will freeze you and it will slowly drain your health. If you hit that one, it's basically like hitting fire. You're going to get a cold burn, I suppose, whatever you want to call it. And then whenever that happens, you'll get sent flying up into the air. That didn't work there. Now, Whirl from the freezing pond's kind of a problem for a different reason. Whirl from the freezing pond's a problem for a different reason. You have to get up here, and there's no real wing cap. The only way to do so is by bouncing off of this guy. And if you destroy it, as far as I'm aware, he does not come back. So if you mess it up, you'll have to reset the mission, which I think I have messed up. So no, I messed it up. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna let the water kill me. But yeah, it's kind of a problem. It's just the simple fact that the enemies don't respawn, or they might. I don't remember, but you know, I'm impatient. So. Alright, you're not drowning. You're just frozen, dude. And the only reason I didn't, like, you know, go, like, hit back to the main menu is because that would put me at the bottom lobby, so I figured it'd be just easier to just toss a life. So yeah, this one's not hard, it's just, that fact alone kind of makes it annoying, that you can lock it out very easily because the jump's kind of strange. And you get 2 of them, but you can't bounce on them while you're... There you go. You can't bounce on them while you're in the water, you already saw what the result was. But once you get over them, you can just jump right here, and there's your star. On the left one. The right one's a shell, in case you were wondering. We'll use it in the next level with the red coins. So, it's very quick, but it's also kind of problematic, just for that fact alone. If you can do it quickly, then it's not bad at all. Shell shredding for red coins. This one's not very bad, but you will need the shell, because some of them are in that ice pond that you have to knock the bully into, and you will need the shell to get those. You're not going to be able to get the coins and survive without it, which means that you're going to have to bounce on this guy again, so... It's something you kind of have to practice a little bit, because you're going to have to do it for at least 2 missions, so... Technically 3 if you're going for the right coins while you're going for the 100 coins, but... Now we have control of the shell, which while you could do this all the way back in Course 1 and a couple other courses, I haven't done it before. Navigating it's not that hard. Whenever you crash into something, it will stop, so be aware of that, but... I mean, aside from that, collecting the right coins, this is very easy. I just showed where all the locations were right there. 2 of them are in the frozen pond, 4 are up at the starting area where you have to go actually get the shell, and the rest are just kind of scattered around randomly. So in order to stop, you can just crash into something. If I can find a wall. Here we go. You can just crash into something to stop. You just turn around. The controls are a little speedy, and that's probably the only issue with it, really. Aside from that, it's not that bad. If you know how to control the shell, and like I said, you can get it back in Course 1, there is a Koopa that you can, you know, get a shell away from, and it's not Koopa the Quick, it's a different one. You can figure it out pretty easy. Mission 6, Into the Igloo. This one, I wouldn't say is hard, it's weird, is the best way of saying this one. It's very weird. You will need the Vanish Cap for this course, or for this mission. Thank you for pushing me into the water. You deserve a special gift. Thank you. Okay, so you're going to start like you're heading up here in order to deal with the snowman. The area you actually need to go to, see that little gated area right there? The igloo is actually right there. There's 2 ways to get to it. You can either take the shell and slide up that, or you can kind of trick this out by doing a weird set of things, and I'm going to try to do it correctly here. It's going to be kind of hard because I have to do a side jump here. There we go. So if you do a side jump and land up there, followed by just a normal jump, you can jump over here, and then here's the igloo. It's very small, so you're going to actually have to crouch down and crawl into this in order to get inside. If you can get in, if you get inside, you can get out. Just make a note of that. It's not like the shifting sand land. Whenever you get in the pyramid, you can't get out. This one you can get out of, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But the star is back here at the start, right here up on this little platform, and you will need the vanish cap in order to get it, which is in the very corner of the stage, right here. So you have to climb over this wall, grab the vanish cap, and then get the star before it runs out. I cannot see a thing, camera. Thank you. Come on, camera. There we go. It's like I know where the star is, but I want you guys to be able to see it too, and that's the problem. But there we go. So that's all for Course 10. Like I said, it's not too bad. It's got like a few small things here and there. The first one, in my opinion, is really the hardest one. But even then, it's really not too bad. So up next we have Course 11, which we'll do in the next episode. And that is, if I recall correctly, if my memory is correct, is Wet Dry World. So I will see you guys for that one in the next episode. Take care.